I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we will see how do we find the exact values when a point on the terminal arm is given to us. Exact values for all the 6 trigonometric ratios. So the question here is, calculate each value of 6 trigonometric functions for minus 3, 4 on terminal side of theta. So we need to find sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, and cotangent theta when the terminal arm goes through the point minus 3, 4, right? So minus 3, 4 really means that the terminal arm is in quadrant 2, right? So maybe this kind of a position, right? So this could be minus 3, 4. We have another question to work with, and that is similar, but this time we are considering a point which is 1 minus square root 3. So again, we'll find the 6 trigonometric functions for the terminal arm going through 1 minus square root 3. So minus square root 3 will mean that we are in which quadrant? We are in quadrant 3, right? So 1 and minus 3 in quadrant 4, not 3. Okay. So there you are. So you are somewhere here, right? So this is the point. Let's call this as 1 minus square root 3, quadrant 4. And then again find the all trigonometric ratios. So let's begin with the very first one. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. In case you want to learn from me, send an email on the address given. So first thing which you should do is consider a right triangle. So here, the x value is given to you as 3, y value is 4, the angle being theta, right? Find the hypotenuse, which will be 3 square plus 4 square square root, correct? It's a Pythagorean triple, and you know it is 5. The angle is theta, right? So actually speaking, this is the angle, principal angle theta, which we are talking about. However, the values are related to this angle theta. I should actually call it the related acute angle beta, right? So I have drawn a triangle which is in quadrant 1. Since the values are for quadrant 2, we know that in quadrant 2, x values are negative, and therefore sine is positive, but cosine and tan will be negative, right? So one thing is very clear, and that is sine value is positive and cos and tan is negative. Similarly, cosecant, which is the reciprocal of sine, will be positive, other two will be negative. We are in quadrant 2. Perfect. You could also use the cast rule, right? You can also use the cast rule to figure this out. Easy as that. Now let's write down the values. SOHCAHTOA, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos adjacent over hypotenuse, tan opposite over adjacent. Can help you further. But anyway, sine is opposite over hypotenuse means 4 over 5, correct? Cos adjacent over hypotenuse means 3 over 5, and tan 4 over 3, opposite over adjacent. It is important to write down the signs, right? Because there you could go wrong. You are in quadrant 2, right? Cosecant, just flip them, right? So it is 5 over 4, 5 over 3. Secant is reciprocal of cos, and cotangent is reciprocal of tan. That is so simple. Perfect. Well, let's continue with the next example. So first step here is, we know we are in quadrant 4, right? So where cosine is positive, the other trigonometric ratios are negative. We'll now make a right triangle, right, whose sides will be adjacent, will be 1, and square root 3 will be opposite to the angle. We'll call this angle as beta, right? So we're calling this angle beta, right? But theta is the principal angle. That's the angle theta for which we need to write down these ratios. So you are in quadrant 4 and therefore only cos values are positive, other two are negative. Is that clear to you? Secant will also be positive since it is reciprocal of cosine. Makes sense. Let's write down the values now. So 1 is the base, adjacent side. Square root 3 is the opposite side. What is going to be the hypotenuse? Well, the hypotenuse will be square of square root 3 plus 1 square root, right? Which is 4 square root and which is equal to 2. So it is equal to 2. As you can see, this is a special triangle which is 30, 60, 90, right? Okay, now let's write down. Sine value is square root 3 over 2. Cos is half positive and tan will be square root 3. The reciprocal of these will be 2 over square root 3. Now it is a good idea to always rationalize and then write down this answer. So I'll rather write it as 2 square root 3 over 3. Get the idea, right? Secant will be 2 and cotangent, which is 1 over square root 3 negative, will now be negative square root 3 over 3. So rationalize while writing your answer. Make sense? So I hope this helps. Feel free to write your comment, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. You can always contact me on the email address for learning directly. Thanks for your time and all the best.